Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked 2 Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some Vladimir mid. They said to do HP stacking Vladimir. I went into practice tool to even like test out what possible build path could be crazy with this type of build. And I feel like I figured out a thing that does feel pretty good while also not being like complete trash. Because if I was to build like Heartsteel Warmogs, which is like the two biggest HP items in the entire game, sure, I can get like really high HP. But those items give you no CDR for Vladimir whatsoever, and it's just going to be like probably just a pretty bad version of it. If you want to go like a true HP build that makes you tanky but also still like useful, I think that the build path is going to be Cosmic Drive, Riftmaker, so those are pretty standard Vladimir items, I know. But then, Warmogs and Unending Despair. The reason for Unending Despair is because it benefits from HP, and I have multiple HP items there. And those HP items then give me healing when I'm inside of combat versus people, which is pretty sick. So if I'm inside of a big team fight, I can be sustaining myself quite a bit. The Warmogs is because instead of Heartsteel, it has a bonus effect where it increases your total bonus HP from items by a amount, and it's just better than Heartsteel as long as you don't get like over 400 Heartsteel stacks. So the idea is get the Warmogs instead because it's just a more effective item, especially because then I don't have to go Heartsteel first item because Heartsteel first item sounds awful. And then I still am HP tanky. I have the sustain. And last item is probably going to be a death cap because it's still... what Vladimir's passive is HP turns into AP and AP turns into HP. So if you build either of them, you will get some benefit. It's not really so crazy, though, to the point that it really... matters too much. I should be out. Okay, so, anyways, what I was gonna say is that if you build, like, a full Warmogs, your passive, the amount of HP or AP that you get from it is, like, 30. It's not that much. It's, like, okay. But if you combine that with, like, Rift and stuff, then you can get to pretty high amounts. And then, also, the Death Cap is gonna, like, increase my, AP by a threshold, kind of like how Warmogs does. Because Warmogs, I mean, a lot of people build that because of the sustain, and I feel like only people who build that item is also, like... I'm gonna be honest, dude, I don't really know what you're expecting from me. Wow, that guy still has flash, too? Well, okay, I get a free kill. Because what's funny, by the way, is that I realized, do you guys know that Conquer gives you, HP? Because Vladimir passive isn't, like, only from, items. So when I get bonus AP, because Conquer gives you AP when you attack people with stuff, it turns into HP? I think that's so weird. So when I'm fighting somebody, I can get more HP, and then it disappears after the fight's over. I think that's so strange. My rune path is all about heavy CDR, and I also have, like, Gathering Storm for scaling, because, I mean, if this game goes long, I can make it so I have even more HP and stuff. But yeah, Warmogs gives you a bonus effect of, like, bonus HP increases, kind of like Rabadon's Death Cap, so I'm going to be building both of them, which will affect my passive, so I'm even tankier. For Vladimir's, like, HP scalings on his stuff, he honestly doesn't really have anything but his E. His E has a 6% bonus, as you can see, based off of your HP. But other than that, like, your pool also has a bonus, but it's not really that crazy. So I would say that... honestly, let's just go like this. Bunch of CDR during the early game. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that if I was to only go HP and that's it, I just wouldn't really deal that much. But also, what's not fun is that you wouldn't heal for that much either. Because your Q, how Vladimir Q works is that it is a just point and click ability, but as you can see on the third one, the Q3 gives you an empowered damage effect, which of course scales with AP, but I don't really care about the damage. I already was talking about that, but this is the kind of boring part if I was to go, The other effect is it also heals you for percent missing. So the percent missing is like the thing that matters a bit. I am getting a phone call. Alright. Well, I only wanted to take the call while I'm on recording because, I mean, if this is like a crazy game, I still want to upload it even though I had to stop talking for a bit. So, hopefully... Oh my gosh, I actually got all those. Nice. Alright, so I'm just gonna base. I'm kind of chunked. I should be able to get a good purchase off. I have, like, a good amount of CDR already, which is exactly what we need for the early game. The reason why you want CDR on Vladimir so badly is because, and why he needs more CDR than other champions, because other champions also benefit from CDR. But, like, let's pretend if you want to play Syndra and you want to go full damage, okay, you have 2 Q charges, you can kill people with your ultimate, you can full burst them. Vladimir... And some other champions also do this, like Yasuo and Yone as well. Like, if you were to go full AD with no attack speed whatsoever, think about this. One of my best moves is literally something that has to be charged again by casting it 2 more times. So if I literally don't build CDR, imagine how difficult it would be to get to Q3 over and over again. That's why... So, like, there's, like, not a way to, like, negotiate with going no CDR on Vlad. It feels so jank. Of course, if you want to go Deathcap, Storm Surge, Shadow Flame, Vladimir, you can, probably. Because at least you could try to go every single, like, rune that gives you CDR. But even then, it probably isn't as effective as just, like, going Cosmic Drive and stuff. But yeah, that's, like, kind of the reason why, I felt like Warmogs and Heartsteel just makes no sense. But I feel like I definitely have a build path that I want to do that should be pretty damn good. I think running down into River to try to help him just is kind of pointless, so I'm just not going to. Well, I did ping that she was going bot side, but it's fine. Wow, I can't believe that actually landed. That's crazy. She hurts. I feel like we can dive her with Yone if he came mid lane, but that's really up to him to do that. And also now that I have no wave state either. So all I did was just ghost underneath turret, because she's playing so over-aggressive. Hey. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna one-tap me. I can't even W. That is so crazy how much damage that guy does. Oh, nice, but I get an assist from that. Thank you very much for assisting me, Yone. Anyways, what I was going to say is that with Vladimir, the reason why a lot of people go Phase Rush on Vladimir, a lot of people go Nimbus Cloak. I don't have Nimbus Cloak this game, but Ghost and stuff is because Vladimir is a very short-range champion with point-and-click abilities, meaning you can't even throw skill shots at people to try to, like, land it onto them. You literally have to be in range. So if you can't get in range of people, you just get kited. Getting kited is very bad. So, what I did is that I just ran at her, and the reason why she wasn't using her stun, by the way, because you're probably curious, you're like, she's not using it, and she probably could have used it, like, way earlier, right? I was saving my pool, because I can probably reaction speed her stun. And if I pool it, your pool makes you, like, immune to everything. It's kind of like a Zhonya's, but you're moving. So, it doesn't push you back, because if you're Zhonya'd, you wouldn't get pushed back either. So that's why it's so effective. Damn, it looks like they just backed away all the way, so I guess I probably can't do anything here. Am I gonna live? That's crazy. Wow, nice. I had to stop tanking turret and use my pool for a second because I got worried that the Jhin 4th shot was gonna kill me. So I got really scared. So that's why I did that. So, next item, I would say Riftmaker probably would be most ideal, but let's go for the HP tanky to prove that it can't be that bad. Also, I already played one game of this, but unfortunately it was just a 15-minute game of, like, boringness. I didn't even get any items, so... if I finish this, it looked like last game. What happens is that if you have 2,000 bonus, you get this bonus effect when you're out of combat. You get restore HP, although that probably doesn't really matter too much for a champion like me because I already have so much sustain. But I almost had it with only these items and about level 13. Because level like, not level 13, but like as you level up, you also get bonus HP and stuff, so... Oh my gosh, leave me alone, bro. Don't fight me. So how we want a team fight, hopefully, is that I'm able to somehow, like, land a crazy combo. I have to queue to continue getting my stacks and stuff. Dang, I kind of wasted my ability. Awkward. I guess I'm just dead here. My team cannot even get to me. I like how the Jhin just walked forward and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna know that there's no way that your team can rotate to you. You got me good. The Volibear is a massive issue, dude. I can barely, like, play against that guy. Because all he's doing is just killing my teammates and ignoring my damage, but that's okay. Our scaling will be on point. We'll be able to make a major comeback. So, we'll go Warmogs, Riftmaker, Unending, and then Deathcap last. I think that's the best course of action. I don't know if I got sidetracked way earlier from that phone call as well, but the thing that I was talking about previously was that you have the percent missing, so if you build a death cap and you have high HP, not like so much HP, like 7,000, because unfortunately, like, you won't have CDR or AP if you do that, this will heal me for like over 1,000 every single time I press Q with a super short CD. It is crazy strong, so that's the reason. Wow, she just flashed and didn't get the kill. That is very bad for her. I was able to get onto the back line and deal some crazy damage. Vladimir healing, as you can see, is already substantial. Very, very, very strong. I'm just going to grab that. You also get a little burst of movement speed when you have a Q3 as well, so that allows you to like chase people a little bit easier. And other neat tricks with Vlad is like your pool and your E both delay your Q3 if you want to try to like hold on to it if you're trying to get in range of somebody. So like as you can see, Q3 is going to expire here. And if I hold this down, it slows down significantly so I can hold on to the Q3 for longer. Also, you can use your E and then pool like that. I'm still kind of far away from our item. I kind of want to stick around until I fully finish it. I wish that we had the upgraded boots, but we don't. These roses. Syndra, in my opinion, is a not bad champion into me because I have to get on top of her, and of course Syndra's Syndra, so how the hell do you get on top of a Syndra? I have to, like, have Ghost or, like, some type of flank position to get on top of her for sure. I can't just, like, run at her. It probably will have to be through, like, a brush or something that I can do. Team overextending, got caught. I'll just farm mid lane because that looks like to be where they're headed next to try to like pressure, and I don't want to lose the turret or anything. Okay. I was like waiting for Yone to be able to get here, but I guess it takes him a bit too long. So I wasted my ultimate. I thought I could maybe, like, slow him down or something so we could continue chasing. Did not work out the way that I wanted it to. I was worried that Syndra might be brush camping, so that's why I'm, like, following Milio to make sure that he doesn't just die. Our Warmogs is almost completed, guys. Once I finish my Warmogs, because we're almost level 13, I think that we almost have that, like, setup that I want, where, it will give me the empowered thing from its effect, and then I'll just be full HP all the time. Okay, I have it right now. Level 13 is another big spike for Vladimir, by the way, because your E is very broken inside of team fights. It's a big AoE, and it does a crazy amount of damage, and the cooldown on it goes very, very, very low once you have it fully leveled up. Like, even look at the last level. I shave off over a second of the CD. It goes from 4 to 2.9. So, one more level, and we will spike on that point as well. I am going to die now, because I tried helping you guys with something stupid, so... Sad, but... Hey, I killed Soraka, apparently, by pressing ultimate onto her. Whoa. The Twitch was able to deal enough. Well played, bro. Well played. So as you can see, this very last part is the reason for building this. It's giving me currently about 200 bonus health because it benefits item health. And if I went the other item, it already gives you 100 less. So this gives me 100 more plus another 200 on top of that. So this gives me 300 more HP than Heartsteel. And imagine how many stacks you need to get of Heartsteel to get 300 HP. So this is just the more effective item if you truly want to make it more viable. Because Heartsteel is like not good on many champions at all in the first place. It's just not strong. It's difficult to stack too. When we finish this next item, we can go into team fights versus like many people and survive for so long. I mean, as you saw, we were already so tanky that they burned so many CDs while I was also had Grievous on me, and I still took forever to die. They probably want to team fight us at Dragon. Wow, I was just about to rotate mid to like assist, but somebody already died. It's a bummer. That person's dead. I know that catching this guy is going to be a pain, but we should probably just chase all the way. He can probably kill. Oh, okay. This is going to end up kind of in an awkward position. That person's still not dead yet. My god, dude. I don't even know if I can kill this Syndra. She's so damn fast, dude. I know that I'm probably going to die to the Syndra ultimate. I just wanted the kill. We'll take it. Dude, the amount of health that I have restored from Triumph is crazy. I have really restored 1,700. My god. More items for us. So right now, as you can see, Crimson Pact, with a pretty big amount of HP items, is only giving us 66. It's not really that crazy of an item. Or, I mean, a bonus. But it is enough to influence it a bit. I don't know if we can get to true full item this game, but I hopefully can show it, because I feel like I can walk in 1v5 and survive for a very long time if I do get to secure it. Wow, this actually will heal me for so much if I also am able to pool on multiple people. It heals me already per second. Oh, wait, it's over the duration. Never mind. It's only 150. Thought it was going to be crazier than that. Goodness, ouchie, that hurts, bro. Too bad I have Warmog, so I will fully heal myself. You don't really deal damage to me. The reason why this guy doesn't deal damage to me is because he doesn't have greed. Oh, he does. Did I auto-attack him? Well, maybe I just heal that much, I guess. I don't know. Just pressing my buttons. We're back to full HP. I don't even know why I grabbed those, because I just sustained from my Warmogs in the first place. Who really cares? Is there anything else for me to farm? Actually, I can just sell my Dorans to buy it, huh? To get my Rift. We definitely want to just play for Baron or Dragon when it spawns, but Dragon's not for 3 minutes, so it's probably more ideal to just go for the Baron. So this gives me 50 AP. And then that 50 AP obviously turns into more HP. So we're just benefiting from everything right now. I mean, I have 4.4k HP. I'm so freaking tanky. And then also my E, when I, like, fully charge it right now, it does 700 damage. Getting her flash is good. Well played. Anytime we can get, like, an important summoner is very sick. For Vladimir, if you can ever do flank plays, that's like the most ideal scenario. So that's why I'm just like walking around corners all the time. I just got a crazy ultimate onto so many of them there. It doesn't even matter if it kills them. All that matters is getting Soraka low, so she's useless this fight. I am so freaking OP right now, dude. Vladimir is a scaling champion. If you go, like, standard AP build, you're still ridiculous. The next item that I'm going to be going is Unending, so then I can just walk into the team fights however I wish and just not die unless I, like, get focused down by every single person. Damn, I'm really worth 1k. My god. I'm just going to continue doing everything because there's really no reason not to. I don't think I can take bot lane turret, so that's why I stopped hitting it, because I want to get as much gold as possible so I can get to this Unending spike. Crazy amount of ability haste. We're also, like, quite tanky now because Aegis gives us a nice little armor and magic resist to work with. Syndra doesn't really have much pen, so that's going to feel really good against her. I don't even think Fiora can kill me. I think I sustain too much. We have 5,000 HP. If I go against this Volibear, I can't auto-attack him ever, so... I'm surprised that she tried fighting me, but okay. Nice fight, I guess. I didn't even use my Q, like, off... Okay, they just gave up. Well, that was the tank Vladimir. So as I mentioned earlier, after Unending, you would go Death Cap. And the reason for Death Cap is because it will give you some bonus HP. But also, besides the bonus HP, the percent missing you will be able to press Q onto somebody when you're, like, almost dead and heal for probably, like, 1,000 to 2,000, like, instantly. And, of course, it's on a low cooldown, so it's really nuts. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry that I didn't get to, like, showcase the full build, but honestly, a full build game is pretty uncommon, I would say. It's very rare to have that type of thing happen, but anyways, thanks for watching. I'll look at, like, I don't know, do people like looking at, like, Healing Done? Healing Done was 33k. Mitigated, I don't know if that matters or not. Damage taken should be pretty high. Mitigation doesn't really matter because I'm not trying to tank things because I should take the full damage. It's more about my healing. But I did take the most on the team, so... Alright, see you guys later. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Topturne, top lane Nocturne. It actually is a pretty good pick into many things because Nocturne W is very powerful. It's a spell shield, but also just gives you attack speed passively. And then if you proc it versus somebody, you can get even more attack speed. Your Q is this dark trail, and it will follow them if you hit them with it, and it gives you movement speed and AD when you're on top of it. So combine that with, like, bonus attack speed. Okay, so you have a buff for AD and a buff for attack speed. Now you're just going to deal a ton without even having to try. You also have a E, which is a fear, but we are versus GP, so I mean, versus him, it's probably not going to be that useful. So... there's no reason to fight him early on, because it's pointless. It will literally not benefit me whatsoever. The best thing I can do is try to bait out his barrels like that, because I want to fight him on my own terms, and not, like, during the early game when I don't have enough abilities to, like, get on top of him and stuff. I will eventually be able to, like, all-in him very aggressively. Just have to chill. But Nocturne's passive is that he also does this little spinny move that gives him a bonus health. He used to be way better in lane, but Riot Giga nerfed it, but it's still completely fine. Just heals you a bit. So I'm going to trade 1-for-1, just kill him. Was it worth it? I don't really know. But, yeah, so if you hit Q on somebody and run at them, you'll probably kill them if you can stay in range of them while fearing them. So that's what I attempted to do. Of course, I was hoping that maybe I could do it fast enough that I could, like, leave afterwards, but clearly I just can't stay in range of him. But what's so OP about our W is that because I can negate one move if I use it correctly, GP barrels can be used to kite people. GP can actually kite as a melee character, so if I can stop him from being able to do that, it is really strong, being able to jump on top of him and not get slowed. Of course, my fear is pretty useless because he has oranges, so he can just eat those to like make himself not get feared and stuff. Should be fine. It's pretty annoying, but Nocturne also is pretty good at running away from people. Because the thing is that I can just utilize my thing to run. My Q, I could have used it to walk on top of it because it gives you movement speed. I used it towards GP, which was a mistake. But I can use my W to block a slowing move. I could use it to block whatever it might be. And I can just put E on top of somebody who's in melee range of me and get them as well pretty easily. So I'm not going to chase him because it's kind of pointless. Ooh, you actually baited that. I'm just going to kill his barrel then. I didn't get hit by those either. I probably just beat you here straight up. I also have my teammate here too. I did a good job at juking all of his barrels, which is gigantic, but also besides that, I hit Q on him, and he had no barrels left, because it shows you how many barrels he has. So that's why we won that so damn hard. Also, of course, Shaco did good work. I might have not been able to chase him, because when you trail somebody with your Q, they will eventually... It expires. It doesn't last infinitely. That would be stupid, so... I'm gonna try to walk away. I think I got the plate. And then after I get the plate, when we come back, we're gonna be so powerful. Because I have a pretty decent buy, and I can just TP back. It looks like for top Nocturne, the most common build path is going Stridebreaker, so that's what I'm gonna try. Apparently Stridebreaker probably is beneficial because of the components that it gives to just make you super strong. Because you can slow people down, right? So you jump on top of them, you slow them down, you don't even need to land your fear. And Nocturne normally is more of like a bruisery one-shot character where he can kill the squishies very easily, but I'm just going to walk in and just auto-attack because I want to stop his base if he's trying to base. But it looks like he already left, maybe. Because he's probably trying to get Sheen ASAP. That's what GP wants. The faster you can get that Sheen, the better for him. I have my ultimate now, which makes the whole entire map dark. I'm on the way mid lane to see if maybe I can assist with this, but it looks somewhat unlikely. Oh. That did more damage than I was expecting. Wait, why did I deal so much? Wait, was it because... Was it because when I do my spinny move, it procs my Tiamat on every single nearby enemy, and that actually made it so... All of the minions that he was standing inside procced it? Wait, I didn't even think about that. That's kind of goofy. I might be able to just all in this guy and just straight up win. We'll see. My champion is pretty bonkers, that type of thing. Also, he went to Ignite as well, so I even was versus an Ignite target and I still just win. Nocturne is pretty brain dead for like how you fight. Land Q, walk at them, press fear, hit your buttons. You literally just kill people. That's all there is to it. Because as long as you're on your little shroud thingy, you just deal a bunch of damage. Try to use your W correctly. You don't really need to use it perfectly. I didn't even use it correctly there. Well, I guess I tried to. But the thing is that he didn't hit his barrel, so I decided to destroy it because I thought maybe he was waiting for the timeout of this. And he never wants GB to destroy his barrels because then he gets his, like, flame sword again. So I was fearful of that. But yeah. I hit him again. Probably can't catch him, though. Ooh, I missed my Q. I'm just gonna back away. But yeah, pretty easy to play, huh? I almost killed him. I almost killed him immediately. Which is pretty goofy. So, I just used my W to block the Zinzao hit. Look at this, watch this. Whoa, the Tiamat. Oh my god, that's crazy. So they were trying to gank me, I just kill everybody. Top Nocturne, I looked up the win rate, by the way. This is a pretty unpopular pick, but it has a pretty good win rate. It's 54%. Normally with, like, off-meta top lane picks, it's like 40-ish%. Also, I don't know if I deal enough damage to kill this guy. I wonder if I can. Am I about to, like, greed and get myself killed? No, we got the barrel. I'll just die here. I could have tried to flash out play maybe, but I mean, it is what it is. As soon as I got hit by the other barrel. What was that? That was so loud. There was this random game noise for a second. That was weird. Other things that are apparently good on Nocturne is Frozen Heart. I honestly don't really understand that unless you're playing versus an auto attacker, I guess, which is pretty common for top lane because a lot of top lane champs are auto attackers. So I'm not going to do that. In my opinion, I think a more fun item would be Hexblade. Let's make it so my ultimate has a way lower CD so I can use it way more often. My level 2 ultimate range increases by a pretty big amount too, so that would be pretty cool. You can even ultimate and TP across the map while it's going off, and I believe that you will arrive to your destination before it even finishes, and you can like then collapse that way, which is pretty sick. I did give him a pretty ridiculous amount of gold, by the way, so be aware of that. Maybe I should not let him freeze like that, huh? I kind of want that plate, if I'm being honest. It seems kind of good to get, if I can. Every single auto attack lowers your passive as well. I'm just waiting for the plate. I got it. I didn't even get hit by the turret there, surprisingly. A hidden thing about Nocturne, by the way, is that, it's not too hidden, but when you use your E, you get bonus movement speed towards people you fear. That doesn't mean people you fear. That means people that are feared. If you have a Fiddlesticks on your team, you get bonus movement speed when Fiddlesticks fears people, if you didn't know. Little synergy. Or like Shaco boxes. Wait, we have a Shaco. Oh, yeah. Time to be super fast when he fears people. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna brush camp. I mean, GP's pretty good at farming from far away. It's pretty difficult to stop him from just getting a free farm. But in the meantime, I could just try to, like, roam everywhere, I guess. Like, maybe I can go mid lane right now. Oh, she got knocked underneath turret, and then she queued. Oh, but she lived. I have my teammate here, which is Zillion, so he can just heal me if need be. So just let me die to the turret, and then I walk outside of the range so I'm not underneath it when that happens. Wow, that did not heal me for very much, but I still got healed, so it's okay. Maybe I can still take this plate, too. And then I'll just back away after that. So we are in full control of top side, I would say, at this point. I mean, being able to roam mid lane whenever I want is an extreme power, especially with a champion that is able to, like, kind of gap close from a very extreme distance as well. I just shielded that. I didn't want to get slowed by it or damaged by it. He does have his fully completed Trinity, though, which is annoying to play against. Probably not as annoying as playing versus me, though. Ow, dude, that freaking hurts. How dare you? There's no way we can ever kill this guy. I don't know why this guy's up here. Because he'll never fight me. Unless it's on his terms. Like, where he gets, like, a crazy barrel play or something. As you can see, like, he's still playing the barrel play, and even then I'm just like, okay. Does it really matter? I'm afraid to hit the turret, dude. I feel like if I step up for the turret, I might get initiated on, so I'm trying to respect it. I'm kind of just waiting for my next ultimate CD to be able to assist the team again, because I think, like, that's the best way to, help out. Damn, I'm surprised that he didn't beat me there. I'm pretty sure I would have lost. Good thing he didn't continue fighting me. Because even though I'm breaking his barrels and destroying them, well, like, I destroyed one of them, but I, like, denied it from W the other time, he still gets a pretty good passive from it. His freaking Ignite on his, like, auto attack is dumb. It does so much damage. And he's able to, like, reapply it because it resets it when he does it. So I took so much true damage when I went in. Hurt really bad. I guess Frozen Heart is quite good this game against many people, even though it seems kind of boring to play. I mean, they have a Zeri, and she's quite strong, and a Xin Zhao, and he's going to be on top of me, too. The TP topside. We don't have Zillion ultimate just yet. I have Zillion ultimate behind me, so I'm guessing he'll use it, but I'm waiting to get so low to the point that he has to. But even then, you can see that Zeri might be able to survive after all of that. Wait, I'm actually out. Man, that's so lame. The only reason why we lost that is because, or I mean, I died there is because of red buff. So I died to red buff there. The Zeri Yuumi is very difficult for us to kill, isn't he? Oh my goodness. Good job, dude. We can definitely continue winning this game through you. It's just that Sivir is kind of weak. Sivir will scale. Sivir is a scaling champion just like Zeri is, so when she gets like 3 items, she'll be fine. It's just really annoying that Zeri can just run away the way she did. What's crazy is that I got off my fear. I did not think that my fear was going to go off because she was running away over the wall so quick, but the Zillion speed up went crazy. I'm surprised I was able to stay in range because of that. My ultimate CD is honestly feeling kind of short, even though I don't even have Hexblade, too. I don't even have Ultimate Hunter. My gosh. That's even more insane. Playing against range characters is annoying unless they, like, step up so far to the point that I can, like, go behind them and stuff. I don't know if he was seen or not. Also, like, Akali's going, like, mid lane or something. He'll just run away from me. He doesn't want to fight me. We already know that. Running away with his champion is very easy when he has Phase Rush. If he doesn't have Phase Rush, it should be kind of easy to kill. Nice, guys. Well played. Everybody played that very well. Good fight. I went for the Rise because he was super caught out. Like, he was just alone. I don't know what he was trying to attempt there because he did know I was in the area, so going that way was extremely brief by him. There was no reason to do that. I think Jack of all trades must be very good with this type of build path, right? If you go Frozen Heart, you're starting to build, like, other stuff that you normally wouldn't, like mana. Okay, actually it's just mana, but what other items do people go? You normally go, like, Rukern and Black Cleaver. I guess going Blade of the Ruined King also would give me lifesteal to try to get to 10. Anyways, what the Hexplate does besides ultimate haste, because I never buy this item on any champion, is it gives us attack speed and movement speed. So that kind of just works off of our already buffing abilities in the first place. Right? Surprised she didn't die. Okay, good job, Shaco. Nice kill. I don't know if I can save my teammate, dude. He's kind of caught out. Wow, that was completely bad. Alright, got it. I guess I just have to go. My bad. I tried fearing, but I can't. Oh, the double bomb was so good. If she didn't leave and stayed inside of her shroud, she probably could have continued fighting that. I went in because I thought Zillion had ultimate. I didn't look. I should have looked before I went in. That's why I left. Otherwise, I was trying to bait all along to try to make a good play for us through him being able to just ulti me and then revive me after we've tried to kill like one person. And then he got hit by a bunch of Shaco traps and getting feared and stuff, so I thought I could like stick on top of him and stuff. Did not work the way that I wanted it to, though. Still okay, though. Ultimate CD still crazy short. Oh, they're on Otacon. I don't have my ultimate for like a little bit, but we do have Zillion ultimate, so that's why she's going in so hard, probably. I flashed away because I thought I would die. Zillion has to ulti himself now. My bad, guys. Oh my god, you're alive? That's crazy. We should just give Otacon. I went too hard. We can't go for Zera Yumi. They'd heal way too much. They're kind of ridiculous at keeping themselves alive. I have nothing better to do than just, like, take some camps, because everybody, Dude, I don't even know if I should be doing this right now. This is kind of risky. Yeah, it's too risky. I'm out. Dang, and I still don't have my Frozen Heart. I was so damn close to finishing it. The game is just really Zeri. Everybody else doesn't really matter. It's just that Zeri is a lot stronger because Yumi's attached. Yumi doesn't even matter. Yumi's just making Zeri even more strong. And then everybody else is just trying to peel for Zeri. GP will eventually be strong enough to really influence the game, but I don't think he's there yet. Whatever, at least my Frozen Heart might be beneficial against her. Can help out the team that way. Maybe I should build anti-shield. Because they do have quite a bit of shielding. Oh, you don't want to go for him? I'm trying to get him low for you. No? You don't want to do it? I'm glad he was able to at least help me out in the end. I wish that he stuck around rather than walk backwards. I don't think he was even doing Krugs or anything. So I feel like we could have probably went on him way sooner when he jumped on me and just killed him instantly. Oh well. Good attempt. Finally buy my empowered boots. Soul is not ours this time, but maybe next time. I still think it was good to pressure that turret as hard as I did. It's just kind of a bummer that I died. Dude, I also need a Black Cleaver. They have quite a bit of armor, don't they? I wonder if I can even beat Rise in a 1v1. Maybe I just don't deal enough damage, because he has a pretty substantial amount of armor already, and shielding, and I don't even have, like, shield break. But I kind of want to limit test and see if I could. I'm just waiting to fear him after he uses his ultimate, so that's what I'm kind of waiting for, but he's going to use it now, but I don't know if my Zillion can even bomb him. I would never get in range with my fear. His ultimate procs very quickly, and my fear takes like 2 seconds to do it. So I think that was just, unfortunately, a impossible one to do, unless Zillion double bombs him. Once he got that far away, if he's right on top of me, I think I could maybe still stop him. Should we not Baron? Or, like, try to force a fight somewhere? Okay, that's fine. Just back away. Okay. Zeri just literally killed all of you guys. We're gonna solo lose the game because they have Zeri and we don't. Alright. Tragic, guys. The Rise wasn't there or anybody. It's just Zeri v9. Oh, and there's so many items I still have to build to make it so I can, like, duel against everybody, too. It's so sad. What can I do? The game state is disastrously awful now. I don't feel like Shaco can kill her just yet, too. He feels kind of weak, honestly. Damn, Shaco stealth lasts so long. I guess I would rather split push than probably be grouped, even though I probably will have to still group anyways just for other stuff. So I'll go Black Cleaver. Just see how it goes. The TV bot lane. Yikes. Oh, that's fine. Do the back roll. You don't deal enough damage, dude. Back away. Nice. I cannot assist more, though. Alright, the GP used everything. Nothing we can really do. At least Azeri did die. I mean, that's pretty good. It just seems that Ryze is also becoming a big issue, though, and I don't really know how a champion like Shaco is able to assist with this fights. Like, he just kind of can't even step up ever. It's disastrous. Sivir? Sivir just walked in. Okay, got it. Oh my god, I got 1,000 gold from that. Oh my god, dude, that Zeri W almost killed everybody. Somehow, everybody lived, though. I have my Black Cleaver, if that matters. I guess I will try to go Serpents and just see if it's enough. I will build a Serpent's Fang, guys. Don't worry, this will be our win con. If we can finish this, it will be gigantic. I'm so spooked. I will walk in, even though I don't see anybody. Oh, there goes Shaco, but he's probably not going to be able to beat her in a 1v1. He doesn't have his ultimate yet. Oh, nice. Okay, Akali is one of the reasons that we're winning all these fights, by the way. Now I will just rotate over and help out. Good stuff, Akali. Crazy good play by her. Ryze is still going to contest, guys. Sivir, make yourself useful. By not giving him phase rush, by the way. I'll just die. You can't escape this. Plus 420. We get the Elder. I mean, not Elder, but the Mountain Dragon Soul. Good stuff. Also, Shaco going for backline and stuff was very smart. I'm not saying, like, it's a bad idea when I'm like, oh my god, he's not going to kill anybody. That's the best thing he can do. I'm just saying, like, oh god. He basically just has to suicide in and just hope that he does enough damage to, like, assist the team. It's really sad, but... My Servant's Fang should be so good against this Ryze, too. It might honestly make it so I can duel him. Because I feel like my itemization shouldn't be that bad after that. At least I have, like, armor pen and stuff. Anyways, Yuumi has a lot of shielding, so that's why I'm going for it. Her healing is, in my opinion, not as substantial as her shielding. Her shielding is the biggest problem. Oh, there's a person in there. When you hit somebody, it makes a noise. It also, like, shows, too. I don't think that I can even get to this guy, but... Okay, never mind, I can. Whoa, you died instantly. Okay. Well, I wasn't in range. If I did it immediately, I think I could have done it. I did not expect Shaco to get one shot like that, though. Kind of a bummer. No. Well, okay, wait. What's going on with Akali? She keeps on DCing over and over again. If she doesn't come back, the game is so doomed, because she's, like, one of the strongest members of the team. Are they running it down mid? They were. Man, I still need money for my Serpent's Fang. What a bummer. I'm not going to have it for the Baron fight if they immediately start it. It's because Sivir took the farm. Looks like I might be able to, though, since the enemy team doesn't seem to be on it just yet. Of course, it doesn't hit that one. Serpent's Fang. I got it, guys. They're totally baiting. I mean, I feel like that's pretty clear. Whoa, guys. I managed to kill. I killed his barrel, it's fine. We got him. Boom. Should we Baron? We could have Baron. Instead of push. I thought that pushing top lane would be faster. Bummer. I think that mid lane, honestly, was the smarter play. Alright, still winnable. My shielding reduced that one fight was already 1,000. Ridiculous. I can kind of stay on the map for a while because I have TB to get back onto the map if they try to rush Baron immediately afterwards. Let's get out of here. Oh my goodness, you are committing so many resources to kill me. I have a blast cone. The biggest thing that made it so I could survive there was that I did not get hit by Xin Zhao slow. If I got hit by his W there, I would have died. Very fortunate that we dodged that. I feel like we're already too late. If we wanted to contest it, it had to be sooner than this. Now it's just going to turn into a very awkward fight. Oh, Silver Boomerang's going kind of hard, though. I'm so freaking worthless. Nice. Everybody died. GG. Sivir got to a point where her boomerangs, like, the ricochet is very good. When I'm saying I'm worthless, it's just very awkward. I just have to, like, walk in with Q and just hope that I get in range of people. Nocturne doesn't have a gap close besides your ult. So it feels so jank to play. Football played, everybody pulled through. Managed to win in the end. Topturne is pretty ridiculous. Very strong pick. I'm pretty sure this guy also might be a, like, top lane player. We'll see. We'll look at his account. Could be wrong. But it's always cool being able to beat people that, are, like, one tricks or have been, like, high elo of that specific role for a long time. Damage dealt was not the highest, but, I mean, let's be honest. They had a lot of armor, and I only could do so much. GP had 3 million points, and I was able to successfully solo kill him quite a few times and have a lot of pressure. Although I do feel like this matchup's good for me. I think it is Nocturne favored, to say. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked 2 Challenger with only viewer picks climb. We are versus a Rumble, which is, in my opinion, going to be pretty challenging as Katarina, but also it's not just regular Katarina. They told me to go, like, tank Katarina with Titanic Rush, Heart Steel. The reason why this can even, like, remotely work, by the way, is because Katarina does a lot of on-hit effects with her ultimate, and not only her ultimate, but she also has, like, other things as well, like her Shunpo applies on-hits as well, and your Shunpo is something that, your Shunpo is your E, by the way. It's a blink, and whenever you blink onto something that also was a dagger, which is your Q, then it will, like, reset it. It also is an auto-attack reset. That being said, playing Katarina is difficult because even though you have pretty good, like, auto-attack reset and stuff, your damage is really dependent on, in my opinion, dodging stuff. So, like, only pretty good Katarinas can pull her off pretty well, especially against matchups that are as difficult as Rumble, because I think that, in my opinion, I could be wrong, you could probably ask other Katarina players, but champions that don't even have, like, skill shots are challenging to face because I don't have anything to really outplay besides, like, hoping he overheats himself. So, we're gonna just try to farm out okay. Could be kind of challenging, but we'll see what we can accomplish. I know that I'm going to miss a little bit here So whenever we pick up the daggers that I put down, my W puts a dagger on top of myself, then that's how the reset of the E kind of happens. Also, when Katarina gets kills or assists recently of a damaged person, that also does the same thing. So that's how you do it. I mean, I got a decent trade onto him there because his Q was off CD, so thankfully that kind of worked out a little bit. I mean, I'm down some farm, definitely, but we knew that we were going to be down in the first place. Also, the reason why we don't like all in ever is because he has Ignite advantage. That's, of course, like a pretty big deal for a champion like him, so I'm just going to go double longsword. I wonder if this is actually the angle where I could finally maybe try to fight back, because Katarina does proc Conquer, I believe, pretty quickly. You're just dead, dude. So yeah, because I bought items and he didn't yet, even though he has Ignite advantage, I was able to still win it, just barely. I still have another Shenpo if the talent comes for me. Hopefully I can, like, run away from him using that. I'm trying to save it on purpose. And then we'll just Shenpo out. Thank goodness that I actually got a solo kill, especially during the early game, because I am not good at Katarina. But I stuck through it. I got my Conqueror stacked pretty quickly. I made sure to try to auto-attack reset, like, a little bit well. I feel like I did okay at that, because that's, like, the really important part. So basically, if you auto-attack, press E, your next auto-attack instantly will start channeling. So that allows you to, of course, like, deal a lot of consistent damage. I also put another point in my Shenpo because for some reason I thought that maybe another point in it would honestly, like, damage him more. I don't really know if it was really that effective, though. Damn, level 6 already. Goodness. I don't really know our damage output. Katarina's AD ratio on her ultimate is crazy high. It's extremely high, and it also increases with attack speed as well. But the build that they told me does not have attack speed in it, so I'm just gonna Shenpo away after I deal a little bit of a trade onto him. Oh, goodness. Okay, yeah, I can't really commentate while playing Cat. It's so impossible. But I'm glad that I survived somehow. I'm gonna risk it. I got the whole entire wave. Talon didn't one-shot me. So, when I saw that Lee Sin was coming to help me, I just immediately ultied in hopes of either drawing him away from his turret, or he has to walk all the way through it. Even though my ultimate doesn't deal too much, it's still... I mean, it actually does do a lot of damage. It doesn't have that much AD damage right now, though, because it doesn't have a base damage on it. So until you have a high amount of AD, even though it has a 400% ratio, I only have 20 AD. So that's why it doesn't deal as much. But that's the cool part about Cat, though, because when you get to kill people, like, underneath their turret when they run away from you, your abilities reset. That give you an opening to sometimes, like, jump out afterwards. And then I use Talon also to reset my Shenpo to escape again. Katarina's, like, skill expression is really high because you can do some really ridiculously stupid stuff. Because being able to, like, reset a dash if you have, like, minions around is kind of OP. They are gonna rotate down, so this could end up kind of bad, kind of fast, depending on, like, if they do try to get us. But nobody rotated down. They didn't really care. We get a good bot lane dive off. Katarina is, of course, very good at roaming for bot lane. For top lane, sure, you can do that too. But, like, what's nice about going bot lane rather than top is that there's 2 people down there. And that, obviously, is way more beneficial with my passive, even though I didn't even get to, like, show off that I could have, like, maybe killed Kaisa as well. And yeah, we're doing okay. So we do have on-hit damage with my ultimate. I think that it might have a less of an effect, though. Yeah, 25% damage on my Titanic, so it's not going to be, like, super insane, really. Okay, that guy has no ult. Wait, what's going on? I mean, I don't think that we can fight this very easily, bro. There's also... Damn, dude. I honestly was doing a pretty good amount of damage, but how can I get out of that? Do I have to, like, Shunpo towards the Nami, maybe, to keep myself alive? I was hoping I would survive. It was, like... Mid lane movement, very clean. Whoa, thank you for the compliment, bro. She's talking about where I just dodged the Nami bubble. Honestly, I was not focused on anything besides the Nami bubble, because I know that's the thing that would kill me, really. Everything else didn't really matter. Dodging Rumble Ultimate doesn't even require any thought process, because you can just walk outside of it. But cool, we have our Titanic completely done. Oh, wow, we have really AD heavy. This is a bit awkward of a purchase for us, but I'm gonna still commit for, you know, what they told me to build. A lot of people actually asked for Katarina with different ways, too. Like, some people said on hit, some people just said regular Katarina, some people said kitty cat Katarina and wear cat ears, which I don't own. Ooh. No, dude. It's so difficult. I feel like there was a way that I could probably do that there if I, like, main Katarina. I actually think that I maybe got off a decent reset. I just had to Shenpo one more time and he would have died. I mean, that was a 2v3, though. If Nami wasn't there, 2v2 looked like it was definitely possible. So I guess I'll try to go this Heartsteel build. I feel like I need to build attack speed at one point, though. Also, I lost the comment. Yeah. Which, isn't good. A little bit. I have to literally reopen the video. I just want to double check what they told me. Heartsteel, all life 80 tank items. Life 80 tank. What on earth other tank Katarina fighter items can people even go? What is life? Life steal? HP? I wonder if that means, like, going Hullbreaker or something. Oh! I'm gonna miss that. I already knew that I was. Other things that I can maybe try to look up to find more information on Katarina is, like, looking up Katarina top lane builds. Going, like, Stridebreaker, I guess. That's fine. Almost killed him. I don't know why this Nami is trying to fight me. It's a really, really weak Nami. What was the point of that? So whenever I activate my Titanic, my next auto attack will deal, like, bonus damage. So that's why I keep on doing it over and over again. You missed... I made sure to do auto attack reset onto the Talon to deal as much damage as I could because I knew I was definitely screwed, but I might as well just burn everything because I already know that I'm dead. Going in was risky, but I just wanted to see if I can deal as much DPS as I can because I still think that, like, my death isn't too impactful since I'm not worth a giant shutdown or anything. I think that I honestly also should not even finish building my boots because the faster I can get to Heartsteel to start stacking it, the better. After Heartsteel... Oh yeah, I can't go Stridebreaker because I went Titanic. You only have one Tiamat item, that's right. What? I was TPing top to help her after she dies, but she somehow just straight up killed that guy. I guess the turret just was doing way more damage than I anticipated. I don't feel like that was all herself. Okay, that's sick. I don't really have anything to do. Like, should I just hit top lane turret? Can I even beat Talon in a 1v1? He has 2 fully complete items. I feel like if he fought me, it would be pretty dangerous for me to face. Dude, my ultimate getting, like, on-hit stuff... Or not on-hit, but, like, the bonus attack speed from Hexplate, does that mean that it could actually be an okay item, maybe? What is the cooldown on it, too? 30-second CD? Oh, man, I could probably get my ultimate back up before 30 seconds if I get, like, a shutdown or something. This guy has red buff. He also has anti-heal. And also, he's, like, way more simple to play. So I'm extremely scared of trying to fight him. I don't really know how easy it would be to fight. Well, I'm glad that my teammates were all here because they helped out significantly. They're just trying to hold the wave, guys. I'm not able to, like, shove this. What do you want me to do? I will literally die to this Urgot. I can't do anything about this. My team really thinks that I can go versus an Urgot and just walk into him. I'm gonna get flipped and die, brother. That is not the way. Like, Kaisa should be, like, pushing with me. She's a ranged character. She can hit the wave. I can't just step up. What on earth? There's no way, guys. That champion doesn't have anything that I can dodge. Urgot is just, like, I'm just gonna hit you with everything. Just take it. Nice. I'm glad that we got a lot of stuff done. I have my Heartsteel now. That's a gigantic buy for me. I thought he was going to maybe kick him back after he got stunned like that, but I guess not. It's fine. We'll just leave. I am worth a shutdown now. It's time for me to go this time. Kaisa's dead, and she's also worth 1k, so that is a big shutdown. They have mostly AD damage, right? Maybe I go, plated steel caps, because there's really no... Dude, I am a big Katarina. Oh my goodness. Heartsteel gives you champion size, like most items. In fact, almost every single item in the game doesn't give you champion size. I think nothing does, right? There's some items that used to, I swear, like Sterix and stuff, but not anymore. So I'm so damn large now. Having HP isn't very good versus Urgot, though. I made sure to dodge his ability, but as you can see, I'm still, like, kind of getting destroyed. I'm waiting for my next thing. Okay, I made him flash, so now we just have to be patient. Ooh, okay. Damn, I really wish that my teammate did not do what she just did. What she did is that she repelled towards me. I was going to Shunpo out on top of her, so I lost my Shunpo person. I was about to leave because I knew as soon as I had was fighting him, he will outdamage me because he Urgot legs are what kills you, and it actually shows you when his legs are up and stuff because there's a circle around him. So I was gonna try to leave because I know that I can't win. I don't know if you guys can hear the lightning outside. Hopefully, like, I don't think that the power's gonna go out. That'd be pretty wild, but pretty loud lightning outside right now. I feel like I'm supposed to go Blade of the Ruined King with this build, to be honest. Either that, or just go Overlord's Bloodmail, because Overlord's Bloodmail gives me bonus AD based off of how low I am, I guess, and maybe just having higher AD is still, like, okay, because you don't have to go on hit, because your AD value of your ultimate's so high. Huh, Titanic literally only benefits from HP. Anyways, the reason why Bork would be good is, like, Bork already is pretty strong, but another thing about it is, remember that your physical damage AD ratio goes higher with how much attack speed you have. So it kind of works hand in hand, where if I build attack speed, that generates more AD damage. Nami. Huh. So it seems that there's actually no way to beat Rumble in a 1v1 ever, now that I just tested that. I will say that it definitely is challenging for a person like me to understand how much damage I should be dealing. I'm pretty sure if you played this type of build before, you would know that you can never win that. I had no idea that I'm that not strong, because I landed everything, landed a hard steel stack, got Conquer up and everything, pressed my ultimate damage was not good enough at all. Probably a Wit's End would go super hard against him eventually. But now I know that I can't fight that guy, like, by all-inning. Plus, like, Blade of the Ruined King still has to be, like, so good, dude. Let's just build the longsword, because it builds into multiple things. It can build into, the other item, too, the Overlords, if I really need that instead. So I guess I'm more of a team-fighting champ. Dude, why does Talon seem large, too? Almost as if he has a Heartsteel when he definitely doesn't. I flashed because I didn't know if he was gonna jump away or not. Also, Kai'Sa's, like, gonna probably not be able to do this, so we should just leave together. Just run still. There's no way we can win this. I already know that we can't. I don't think that I could run away either. It seems that I'm too slow. My movement speed just is not good enough. How much HP does this guy have? Like, quite a bit, right? And this guy? Tons, right? I have to do Bork, dude. I swear. When I finish my Bork, my damage should get way better, I feel. The effectiveness of this item versus this style of team comp must be very strong. Oh, the on-hit modifier slowly gets better per level? Huh. We have a pretty difficult team comp to play around, dude. Playing with Lee Sin's difficult. Damn, that Nami bubble just ruined everything. I can't get anybody now. Oh, wait, Kaisa might be able to, though? Aw. I mean, there's no way, man, for me to get over there. Let's just go for bot wave. Can't do anything more. At least some shutdowns happen, though. Okay, we got a little bit of gold from doing the Krugs. We are on, like, Soul. I just don't know if we can win next fight very easily unless Kaisa pops off. I really think the game is mostly on her somehow surviving and not dying, like, in the fight and shredding them, because I don't think that I can do much shred myself. We brush camp, wait for them. Massive kill. Kaisa looks like she's, like, caught, but she's really not, I guess. Isn't a ward in here? Or no? Oh, a little bit of damage on a Talon is nice. Nice. Okay, you definitely die, but at least we have potential to maybe just take this without needing to fight them. Because we should just try to get the soul for sure. Nice. Got a little reset. Thank you, team. Hex Dragon is done. Benefit us for the rest of the game. Probably should not even build Lifesteal. It's probably better to build more AD, I guess, at this point. How much damage does my ultimate deal? 700? Dude, I feel like 700 is barely anything. I just don't have enough AD. Because Katarina ultimate should be dealing like 2,000 damage of magic damage. I think that with when you go like standard build. It's probably because the Heartsteel scaling doesn't really do much besides make Titanic useful. Because Titanic has HP scaling on it. So I deal a bunch of like on-hit physical damage when I use my stuff. But that's like the real benefit of it. It doesn't benefit my abilities whatsoever. I feel like Riftmaker would also not be bad, because Riftmaker benefits from higher HP turns into AP. Then I would have like hybrid damage. I'm probably not going to do that though. I'm still just going to go full AD, like tanky. I think that we can't even kill this Urgot in a 1v1. I wish I didn't have to be the person that has to, like, contest him, but I think that's, I guess, my job right now, and I just have to hope that my teammates win. Okay, cool. Well, he's TPing in, so the game state has changed. A little bit. Oh, Kaisa died too? What on earth? Let's see if I can maybe defend top then. Why is my Lee Sin getting caught by this guy and fighting him? I don't understand. At least you're okay. Kind of wasted my time for a second. At least Aatrox looks like he can maybe defend it. Wow, this Lucian is playing so aggressive. Hello? Well played, man. Why is the Lucian trying to kill when people are respawning? Not smart by him. I have my Bork. I think that I should buy it now. Now I wouldn't be as afraid of actually fighting this Urgot with my Lee Sin available. I think it could be good. Okay. We'll see how much damage I can deal. I mean, he did use his ultimate onto my teammates, so technically I should be okay here, right? I don't know why Lee Sin is going so hard still. They're coming mid lane. My teammate immediately got one tapped. And that person doesn't even die. Goodness, my Aatrox completely melted. So yeah, inside that one single team fight, I guess I did like do a little bit of damage down here. I did almost 1,000 or over 1,000 already with it. So that's actually very good damage. I don't know why he's like blaming me for him dying so quickly. I don't think that I could have done much else besides what I did. If only I was level 16, man, maybe that would have been enough, because that would also increase my on-hit damage. A lot of this game is kind of because Urgot scaling is kind of OP. Should I go Black Cleaver? Probably not, right? Terminus? Terminus is the smarter move for, like, Armor Pen. Because it also gives some on-hit magic damage, I guess. Wow, I don't know how I survived there, but okay. I really thought that I was dead, especially after he flashed on top of me. I guess I'm just that tanky. Well, that's very good. Hopefully we can try to find another play now. Crisis still has ultimate. Nice. I'm trying to bait him in. That was my goal, like, the entire time. My damage is not enough to kill somebody like Nami. I do have TP available to come back. Elder's Dude, are you kidding me? I was gonna say, I feel like this Talon should not be able to survive, man. He just, like, always is able to escape, but he died, so good. I mean, I wish that we had enough to still do Elder, because I feel like that was probably the best possible play, but it seems kind of difficult to do that, huh? Alright, my ultimate is, like, only 2,000 damage right now, but of course it does apply on hits, and you can't see that effect. Okay. You guys are dead. So shoving out waves to force enemy into, like, doing other stuff is what I wanted. But it seems like everybody just wants to, like, try to do hero plays on repeat, which I don't really get. The hero plays are not working, guys. Now we lose Elder too. And also another hero play from Elise. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess you can try to blame the build, but I feel like the biggest part was the decision making. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I tried. The tank Katarina, in my opinion, does not feel too good of a build path. Maybe you have to, like, go Kraken or something. But despite that, people always look for scapegoats for, like, why we lost, when in reality it, in my opinion, still was, like, heavily focused from, like, not playing together. So, nice try, Kaisa. I'm still glad that I was able to get, like, somewhat of an advantage during the early game, because normally I'm not able to do anything on Cat whatsoever. Also, Lee Sin's so difficult to play in high elo inside a jungle. So that makes it a bit harder. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.